Welcome to another video. Hope everyone's doing alright. And this time we're back in the model corner because it's part 2 of the Lancaster Dambusters build. Absolutely fantastic. If you've seen the first video, I was plodding along and we got quite far, but there's still a fair bit to do on it. And fantastic. I took a couple of days break to let everything dry off properly and managed to get out and see what was left of the Dambusters sites around here. But yeah, in this one we're going to be putting it together, putting the stickers on, finishing the painting up. Like I say, there's a lot more to do on it, so this one might be a bit longer. And fantastic. Right, I'm going to stop waffling, get myself set up. So grab yourself a cuppa, put your feet up, I'll play me jingle, and let's get stuck into it. Absolutely fantastic. Right, before going to my first hyperlapse, I'll quickly run through my plan of attack. I'm going to try and stick to this colour scheme and that. Fantastic. It's going to be a bit of a mix of gluing, sticking, putting the decals on and that. I'm just going to feel my way through it. But I'm going to follow the instructions as closely as I can. I've noticed there's a lot of articulated parts and that. I'm going to try and get as many of them working as I can. Absolutely fantastic. But a lot of this stuff is going to be stop and start again. Fantastic. But my main thing is to get the body sorted out. Absolutely fantastic. I've got to paint a black line down the side of it and that. I'm still thinking about how I'm going to do that. I might do half with the airbrush and half with a paintbrush. I'm not too sure yet. But I'm going to try and get rid of these marks on the top. There's loads of them and they look rough as out. But I've got some filler. And I've got a couple of these sanding sticks and that. Absolutely fantastic. So yeah, man. I bring in the board. Look at that. I think these boards have proved ingenious, you know. Fantastic. But I have missed a couple of bits. I've noticed. I think it's one of these. I was meant to do the underside as well. So I'll go back and touch them up as I'm going along and that. But fantastic. Right. Let's get into the first hyperlapse. Might be a bit longer than normal, like I said. But yeah, man. Let's see this thing come together. Fantastic. Right, we've reached the beginning of day 3. Absolutely fantastic. I thought it was the perfect time to slow things down in that. Let you catch your breath off the last hyperlapse and have a look at where we are and what we've got left to do. But fantastic, I tell you what, it's coming out pretty good. Look at that line. Absolutely fantastic. Couldn't believe it. I persevered with the brush on the body and that. I'm a bit disappointed that's not moving anymore. It was moving before, but I'm hoping it's just the paint and I can get a knife in there and free it up a little bit. But fantastic. The camo, again, I wasn't sure about that when I was putting it on. It looked a bit patchy, but it's dried absolutely perfect, absolutely perfect. I know it's not an exact replica of this, but hey, I'll take that, I'll take that. Absolutely fantastic. There's a couple of things I had to change along the way. I was going to do the wheels down, but I found out I'm missing one of these parts here for the set of wheels. I'm absolutely gutted about it, because I tell you what, I think I could have got these wheels on. But never mind, we're going to do the bomb underneath and the little wheel on the back. Hopefully that'll stand it up a little bit. I'll dangle it from the ceiling like a 10-year-old and that. But going forward, I'm going to keep creeping forward like I have been. Bit of this and a bit of that, a bit of putting together. I'm going to work through the decals as I'm going and that. This is my nemesis, so I hope I get this right. But I'm going to get as many on as I can. I've had a good look. And these are different sets. These letters are denoting the pilot, I think. And if I go to the instructions here, there, see, the G is Wing Commander Guy Gibson. J is DH Maltby. And AJP Flight Lieutenant HB Martin, DFC. I don't know if they were the same ones I read out when I was at Woodhill Spa on the last video, you know. I'm not too sure, I don't think they are. But who knows, who knows. But fantastic. Right, let's get myself stuck into it. One last thing, the glass. I'm not too sure yet if I'm going to paint these in, the frame. I might have a go. I've got a spare one of these, because they must put them in, all the Lancaster models must get the same kit, and it's just the stickers that separate them. But I might have a practice go on here, see how I get on. But never mind that. But look at this, look at the pilots and that, the gunners and that. Tell you what, you can see the pink on the hands and the faces and that. I'm chuffed to bits with that, chuffed to bits. I don't know if I can zoom in on that, I'll try. But we'll see it at the end anyway. But fantastic, right. I've had a nice clean down. So here we go. Hopefully no more painting. I might have to touch a couple of little bits up. But fantastic. Right, let's get into the last hyperlapse. Get the stickers on. Bring it together. Mint. Lancaster Dambusters plane built. Absolutely fantastic, and I tell you what, I'm chuffed to bits with this one. This is a massive step forward, massive step forward. Look at that, absolutely mint, absolutely mint. I didn't have it all my own way though. I was missing a part for the wheels, so I had to shut the wheel hatches up and that. A little bit gutted with that, but that's all right. Well, I put the bomb on and it helps it stand up properly, so we're not really missing anything there. Like, I don't know where I'm going to store it because it's massive. But look at that, man. I managed to get most of the stickers on the wings and that. Do not walk here and that lines. Fantastic. Got the side stickers on. That one broke up a little bit, but I managed to square it up in that. But yeah, man, look at that. Fantastic. It's huge. Huge. You can almost see the pilots and that. I did put black on the windows. Then I rubbed it all off because it looked rubbish. I'm gonna have to practice that. I'll get a technique that works. But fantastic. We've got most of the articulation working. We've got the propellers, well, 3 of them out of the 4. The middle one there, I snapped the stem off, pushing it in. Accidents happen in that. But we've got the flaps working, both sets. Fantastic. That one's a little bit slack like, but hey, it's alright, isn't it? I didn't manage to get the gun free. That's still stuck up. But yeah, I'll live with that. I'll live with that. Absolutely fantastic. You can see all the men inside and that. The pink and the blue and the black of the helmet and that. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But the next one is going to be a Eurofighter. I've got to wait for a couple of weeks for it to come off Amazon and that. Fantastic. We're going to do the same format. 1 part video, then I'm going to get out into the village of Conisby, where there's a Eurofighter base and that. We'll have another look at some of them taking off and landing and that. We'll have a little sneak around the village and that, because it's fantastic. Some proper history there and that. Got a pretty amazing church there with a bit of an odd feature. Fantastic. But yeah, man, if you liked it, hit likes, hit subscribes and that. Do all the YouTubey stuff for us. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. I might be out on a walk, or I might be in the kitchen or something. Have a couple of weeks break for when the new model comes and that. But fantastic, fantastic. I tell you what, I learned loads from this one. Loads from this one. I feel like we've moved forward now. Absolutely fantastic. So have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Ta-da.